Hi everyone. Let's work through a very brief demonstration using the required rate of return or security market line model or equation. Okay, the problem is in front of you. We have some known information such as the risk-free return is 5%, the market risk premium is 10%, and the required rate of return for security A, that's R sub A, is 12%. So in part A, let's calculate the stock's beta. Now I am going to demonstrate this using Excel, but I'm going to use Excel primarily as a whiteboard since the math is fairly simple and we really don't need Excel to work through very much of it. Okay, well let's start off with the equation. And right there I've copied from somewhere else the market, the SML equation that we need to use to plug and chug to solve this problem. Okay, now we've talked about some of the variables already, so why don't we list those in front of us in an easy way to view them. Okay, so now we have the equation, we have the known variables, now we have to work through the math. So if we put the information in front of us, we can determine that a 12% required rate of return is equal to a 5% risk-free rate plus a market risk premium less a risk-free rate raised to a B sub A for the security, the beta, of a stock. So in part A, we can calculate the beta. Since B sub A is the unknown, we just need to manipulate our math, right? This is basic algebra. And we can determine that the beta for security A, or stock A, is 1.4. Hopefully you can see that in front of you. Now let's tackle part B. If stock A's beta were 2, what would security A's new required rate of return be? Well, now what we know is, what's the required rate of return? We're solving for R sub A when we know that it's 5% plus 5% with B of A. B sub A being equal to 2. So if we know the beta is 2, we simply solve, do the multiplication and the division, and we're able to determine that the required rate of return is 15%. And that's a very brief demonstration of the required rate of return model using the SML model.